Now, every once in a while, you look up in the sky and you think, what the heck is that? I mean, I do,
Yes.
at
all
least.
the time.
And it's happened like
A lot.
recently.
Decent amount recently. This is The Perspective. I'm McCall.
I'm Mima.
And I'm producer Butters.
And producer Butters, especially, has come across a couple of oddities that are, I mean, we know
Quite a
what they are
few.
now, but
Yeah. So one night I walked outside, and I always look up because it's like, you know, the stars.
it's the sky.
Because yeah, it's
Why
cool.
not?
And there was a white light, and you know, normally like when an airplane's going, the lights are flashing like
Right.
red and white or whatever. This was like a solid white, and it went from the west to the east,
Mm-hmm.
but it never like stopped being white. Like it just stayed there, and then all of a sudden it just like disappeared. And I was like, well, that was weird.
And it was a bigger one.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was small or anything.
Right. Like not a normal satellite that you can see and you can track. That you,
Right.
Right.
Right, but I think it is Starlink. Okay, so then I guess rewind back a couple weeks or a week or so. I'm sitting out. Well, we were moving cars around, and
We were playing car Tetris.
yes, it's a fun game at my
Yeah.
house. And I looked up in the sky, and I thought it was a comet.
Mm-hmm.
A comet. Is that right?
That's the right word. Yeah.
Comet,
Okay.
yeah.
There was a comment in the sky.
Close, but not
Anyways,
quite.
anyways, I thought it was a comet, and you know, normally, you know, like they have like a string of light, and then it just kind of like fades away, and I'm like, it's not fading away. It's not fading away, and it was just like, I don't know how many lights, but they were like all in a row,
Okay.
and they were moving across the sky, and I'm glad I'm not the only one that saw it. I'm pretty sure Mima saw it,
I saw it, yes.
and my dad saw it, and he was actually on top of a mountain when they saw it, and they were like a high mountain, like 9,000 feet up in the,
Yeah.
probably like 9,500.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, clear up there, and they could see it, and it was above them,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the weirdest thing. But come to find out, it was Starlink. They call it a satellite constellation.
Yeah.
So I tried to go back out and see it like the next night. Well, actually 2 nights after that, and I've never been able to find it. It did show up the next night, but by the time I saw it, it was already far enough north. So they were going from the south to the north.
That's so crazy. I didn't get to see it at all. I was so bummed.
The weirdest thing.
It is the weirdest. And then Facebook blew up and everyone
yeah.
was freaking out. They're like, oh my gosh, UFOs.
I
know, and I'm like, what is going on?
I don't understand. No, I saw it afterwards, and I was like, "Huh, I was asleep, so I didn't get to see any of that."
Perfect.
I know.
Yes.
You know, the sun starts going down. I'm like, better.
That's what you get for going to sleep early.
Yeah, for real. Who
And
goes
getting-
to bed so early? No, I'm just kidding.
And getting so
Morning
much
shows.
sleep.
Oh no, it's really interesting. Did I ever tell you about the time that I saw? I couldn't tell you what it was. I thought like shrapnel-ish. Kind of looked like it was falling. I was living in Vernal, and I was driving, I don't remember where, somewhere. And I pulled onto the highway, getting ready to turn onto the highway because the highway goes all the way through Vernal. So it's a busy intersection, and it's just a stop sign. So just sitting there waiting, and I glance up, and I see this like green, blue, white thing. I don't know how to explain the color of it. But that's all 3 of those colors combined, right? But it was like glowing, and it was falling like this angle, and it was just like slow, kind of burning up, I'm assuming, as it was getting into the atmosphere or whatever. I was like, that's weird. That's really weird. But it like went behind the horizon, and I couldn't see it anymore. So it didn't like hit, because I think I would have seen if it had hit, it would have just like abruptly stopped, but it just like kept going and then just disappeared behind the horizon. So there was a way to be able to track it online through, I think it's through NASA or something. And you can go on and you can track those occurrences and the things that you can see. And they'll be able to either get back with you about it or look into it a little bit more to try and understand it. I got an email that was like, thanks for your response. You know, we'll reach out to you, whatever. I And I don't think I ever got a response. If I did, maybe it went into my spam email, but I've since just like gotten to a point with my email that I was like, I don't want to see any of this anymore. So I deleted everything. So I get to that point every once in a while that I'm like, I never want to see this again. But it was a weird situation. And there was another time when I was in St. George, same thing, same kind of thing, same visual and everything. And we were driving on the one that like is underneath Dixie Rock, that like highway thing. So we were driving and it is eerie out there at night because you've got all of the red rocks and everything. It looks like Mars, you know? And so the sky is just huge out there too. And this thing just comes like streaking across the sky, same angle, same color, everything. And my mom was freaking out. I was also freaking out, but I was also like, I probably summoned this because I had space buns in my hair that moment. So I was like, you're welcome, aliens. Thank you for coming here. But it was insane. Those are my only two real experiences, though.
Oh, that is weird. No, I had a similar experience with like shrapnel or maybe even meteor. I don't know.
That's the thing. It's like, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but
I didn't go to the sky.
I was living in California and my roommate and I were on our bikes and we were going home and it was like, I guess it was like 9:30. So it was dark. And then all of a sudden I just see like a flash. So I look up and I just see like this ball just burning up. But this one did burn out. Like it just abruptly stopped. And I'm like, great, we're on bikes. If this hits us, we're dead. Oh my God.
It
so
would.
I like quickly yelled back and I was like, did you see that? While still trying to like not fall over.
Yeah.
Because California. Yeah. Anyway. California drivers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, what? I asked my sister to look into it, but she never found anything about it. So who knows?
It's insane. And it's wild because I feel like it's such a testament to like how small we are in the scope of things. I feel like when I go into the mountains, I feel the same kind of way, you know, just like, wow, we are insignificant.
Yeah.
Itty bitty little things.
We're literally ants.
I don't know.
Basically.
It's been a hot minute since I like sat out and watched a meteor shower though too.
Oh, it's so cool.
It is cool.
I love meteor showers.
I've been seeing a lot of.
Do we have some stuff going on right now? I can't ever remember what it's called. It's like the Gideon or something like that. Meteor.
I don't know, but there's been a lot of shooting stars. I feel like
Perseids. That's what it is.
That's kind of what I was meaning. Is that a lot of those?
Yeah. So it's the Perseids meteor shower. I don't want this website. Thank you. Like, you want to see it? Great. You got to pay us. Don't think so. So the Perseids meteor shower occurs between July 14th through September 1st. Peak is typically August 9th through the 13th.
Oh,
when the meteors are the most visible, which is great, except for it's a full moon. So you're not really going to be able to see a ton of it because, you know, the full moon.
Yeah.
So.
So there was one time I was up in the mountains and there's a warming hut up there.
Yeah, like a yurt?
No, it's like it's like a little wooden cabin.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of cool. You're not supposed to stay overnight, but you know.
Right,
hey,
happens.
I was going to do it. At least that was the start of it. Walked outside and I see this like white light just over the horizon, you know, just above the trees. And it's like going back and forth, like kind of like a half circle, but it like keeps going back and forth. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. It freaked me out, so I left.
So I think, I may be wrong, but I think our friend John Olson has stories at a warming hut with the white light that bounces back and forth. Yeah, that he's told before. That supernatural, that's what he does. He's like paranormal type investigation with the supernatural, and it's fascinating. It really is. But I think that was one of the stories.
See, I don't know if I'm gonna. I wouldn't call it supernatural. I would just say like, I don't know.
It's just interesting.
I mean, maybe. I mean, if
Alien.
it's a UFO, if it's a UFO,
right?
Is that supernatural? Is supernatural a UFO?
I think it's paranormal.
Yeah, it's like anything that's outside of natural. It's
anything that's outside of our perceived
normal.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like eclipses used to be paranormal until we found out about it. So now it's normal.
Yeah.
Also, I think there's something that happened last night or either the night before. Apparently, there was a balloon, like a weather balloon, in the sky.
That's cool. Was it around here?
Yeah, like Salt Lake area.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm looking through it because now I'm.
Well, this isn't something I saw, but a few years ago, I don't know how many years ago. I think I was still in high school. I think. I don't remember. Anyways, but apparently it was like this huge thing. It went viral. There was a video that supposedly you could see the witch on her broom.
Oh,
I think it turned out to be like a weather balloon, but the shape of it literally looked like a witch. It just like you couldn't see the broom, but like the witch sitting on the broom. That was weird.
That is weird.
So,
I don't know. I think the sky is fascinating. I think understanding all of it. I mean, the clouds are very fascinating to me too. You know, seeing like the sundogs it's really cool. Seeing those like iridescent clouds that come up every once in a while is really cool too.
The rainbow clouds.
Yeah,
those
so
are cool.
They are cool. They're super cool. They say that
I can't remember the name of it. There's a name for it.
It's just the iridescent clouds because I sent it in to the weather guy and that's what he told me.
Oh.
Because we had to send him in the email with the pictures and everything of it, and he said that it was just like a
cloud iridescent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So cool.
I think it's fascinating. Do we have any final thoughts when it comes to clouds, sky, mountains?
Yeah. Well, yes.
Okay.
So there's a solar storm gonna hit today.
Okay.
Ooh, fun.
May take out internet. So if you have no internet, you'll know why.
Correct. If you can't stream this today, sorry. It's August 3rd, by the
We'll
way.
be back.
So if you're listening to it in the future and you're like, oh, my internet's out today and it's not August 3rd, sorry.
Yeah, it could be
Can't
another
blame it
solar
on that.
storm.
Could be.
It could be. Yeah. Solar storms are scary.
Yeah, they are scary, very emotional.
Apparently, it's from a massive black hole in the sun.
We love that. We love massive black holes in the sun.
Supermassive black hole or
Supermassive.
just a massive black hole?
It may be a supermassive black
Oh,
hole.
those are scary.
I
Yeah.
believe that's what it was from.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know, though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so if you're out and about and internet's not working, your GPS is all messed up, that's why.
So in other words, don't trust your GPS today.
Ever.
Ever.
Or
your phone.
Perfect. Any other final thoughts?
That's great. Nope. The sky is beautiful. Just look up every once in a while. Stop and look at the stars.
Yeah. Acknowledge
And
it.
enjoy that solar storm.
The
Yes.
solar storm and the meteor shower.
So you might actually have to talk to people
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't want to do that.
in person.
I'll just go home and
That's
take a
okay.
nap.
Yeah, I'll just go home.
Yeah. All right. This has been The Perspective.
Bye.
Bye.